Letting go of this person is the hardest thing you will ever do, but it is also the most powerful lesson life will ever teach you. And the strange part is, you already know it. You know they are not coming back the same way. You know the relationship is no longer what it used to be. You know holding on is hurting you more than losing them ever could. But knowing is not enough. Because your heart doesn't follow logic. It follows memory. And memory is dangerous when it is mixed with emotion. You wake up and for a moment, everything feels fine. Then reality hits you again. They are gone, or changed, or distant, or emotionally unreachable. And suddenly, your whole day shifts. You check your phone without realizing it. You replay old conversations in your mind. You imagine different endings to the same story. Not because you are weak, but because your mind is still trying to complete something that is already finished. And that is why letting go feels impossible. Because it is not just about losing a person. It is about losing the version of your life that existed with them in it. But what if I told you, the pain you are feeling right now is not a sign that something is wrong with you. It is a sign that something inside you is trying to grow beyond what you are holding on to. And once you understand this, letting go stops being an ending and becomes a beginning. What you call love might actually be emotional dependency in disguise. Let's slow down for a moment, because before you can let go, you have to understand what you are holding. Most people believe they are holding on to love, but often they are holding on to attachment. And there is a big difference. Love allows freedom. Attachment demands presence. Love gives space. Attachment creates fear of loss. And what makes letting go so difficult is not the person. It is the emotional identity you built around them. You didn't just love them. You started depending on them for emotional stability. Their attention became comfort. Their silence became anxiety. Their presence became safety. And slowly, without realizing it, your inner world started revolving around them. Buddha taught that attachment is the root of suffering, not because connection is wrong, but because dependence creates emotional instability. And that is exactly what is happening inside you. You are not just missing a person, you are missing the emotional system your mind built around them. That is why letting go feels like losing control. Because in a way, you are, but not control over them, control over the emotional version of yourself that existed with them. Letting go becomes powerful when you realize you are not releasing love, you are releasing attachment. You are not missing the person, you are addicted to the memories your mind keeps replaying. Letting go becomes harder when the past refuses to stay in the past. Because even when reality has changed, your mind hasn't updated its version of events. It keeps taking you back to the late-night conversations, back to the moments that felt safe, back to the version of them who once made everything feel meaningful. But here is the truth most people never realize. Memory is not reality. Memory is edited emotion. Your mind removes pain and highlights meaning. It softens the bad moments and magnifies the good ones. And suddenly, the past starts looking better than it actually was. This is why letting go feels like betrayal of your own heart, because you are not just leaving a person. You are leaving a carefully curated emotional archive inside your mind, and every time you try to move forward, your memory pulls you back. Carl Jung explained that the unconscious mind often holds onto emotional imprints long after the conscious mind decides to move on. And that is exactly what is happening here. You are living in two timelines at once, one in reality and one in memory, and the suffering exists in the gap between them. But here is the shift that changes everything. You don't have to erase the memory, you just have to stop living inside it, because remembering is human, but reliving is suffering. You heal when memories become stories, not places you return to emotionally. You are not only letting go of them, You are letting go of who you became with them. This is the part most people avoid, because letting go is not just about the other person. It is about the version of you that existed in that connection. Think about it honestly. With them, you were someone. You had a role, a rhythm, a meaning. You were the one who waited, the one who hoped, the one who adjusted, the one who forgave things you should not have normalized. And that version of you learned survival inside emotional uncertainty. So when the relationship ends, it doesn't just feel like losing them. It feels like losing yourself. But here is the uncomfortable truth. That version of you cannot come with you into your next chapter, because it was built inside a dynamic that no longer exists. This is why healing feels like identity confusion. You don't recognize your own silence anymore. You don't recognize your own time anymore. You don't recognize your own emotional space anymore. And that discomfort is not failure. It is transition. Friedrich Nietzsche once suggested that transformation requires the destruction of old forms before new ones can emerge. And that is what is happening inside you. The old version of you was built on attachment, expectation, and emotional dependence. The new version of you is being built on awareness. But for the new to emerge, the old must loosen its grip, and that feels like loss. But it is actually becoming. You don't just let go of a person, you outgrow the version of yourself that needed them. You finally realize letting go was never about losing them. It was about finding yourself. There comes a moment in healing that is almost impossible to notice while it's happening. It doesn't arrive with tears. It doesn't arrive with clarity. It arrives with silence. You think about them, and something is different, not because you forgot, but because it no longer consumes you the same way. The emotional grip loosens, not all at once, but slowly, like a rope finally giving up its tension. And in that space, you begin to see clearly. You realize something that changes everything. You were never stuck because of them. You were stuck because of what you believed they meant for your life. Their presence felt like stability. Their attention felt like validation. Their love felt like identity. But none of those things were permanent, and now you see it. Letting go was never about erasing a person from your mind. It was about removing their emotional control over your inner world. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." And this is where that truth becomes real, not philosophical, but personal. You stop waiting, you stop replaying, you stop negotiating with the past. Not because it didn't matter, but because you finally understand it cannot define you anymore. And in that understanding, something powerful happens. Peace doesn't come because they returned. Peace comes because you stopped needing them to. And one day, you will look back and realize they were not the destination. They were the detour that led you back to yourself. Letting go is not loss. It is the return to your own life. So if you are in the middle of letting go right now, don't rush it. Don't fight it. Don't shame yourself for still feeling, because what feels like breaking might actually be becoming. And one day you will understand. The hardest thing you ever did was also the thing that finally set you free.